Okay, this is no bullshit, man. This really happened. When I was in Japan, we were in the northern section of the big island of Honshu, so the very tip of that, at an airbase called Misawa. And one of the best things to do in Misawa, one of the best reasons to be there, is for the skiing. There's a lot of great skiing up there, which up until I got there, I never really thought about skiing in Japan having anything to do with each other. I mean, clearly they have mountains, but anyhow, the main attraction, or I should say the most popular mountain, was called Api. And that one it was nice, but it was always really crowded. The coolest thing that I had happen to me at Api was they had speakers, and I don't know, I haven't snowboarded in the US in 30 years now. Gosh, it's been forever. Anyhow, this was the first time I had encountered speakers and music going down the runs, which was the first time, for example, that I heard that awful Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas" song was skiing in Oppie. So you can see how that could be a bad thing. But on the other hand, one time they played was it the Ventures Pipeline, and that's just, there's no cooler song to snowboard to than Pipeline. So that was pretty cool. I really had a good time. But my favorite hill was called Hachimantai, and this one, it was a little more geared towards snowboarding. It had a nice jump at the end of the main run. It had some pretty good runs. The best part about Hachimantai, though, was that you could take the lift to the sort of like mid mountain area, or you could then transfer it to a gondola and go to the very top. And we really like to do that. It was my buddies Foster and Meese. We would get together, we would make the drive, and we really enjoyed going to the top of the mountain. Well, on this one occasion, it was kind of, it wasn't too rough at the middle of the hill, but when we got on the gondola, we were looking out the window, and it was getting pretty ridiculous. The snow was really coming down, and we got off at the very top of the mountain, and it was whiteout conditions. When we left the sort of the housing where the gondola let you off, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. It was really that bad. And we were trying to figure out a way to get down, and we thought, this isn't too bad. Basically, at the end of the day, you just point down and you're going to go down the hill. And I think I was the one that pushed out the first. I was the one that was like, you know what? No, we're not going to go down that hill. We're going to go back to the gondola, and we're going to ride the gondola right the hell back down the hill. And I am reasonably sure that we saved ourselves from getting stuck on that hill and getting frostbite and losing digits. And the reason that I'm so sure of that, and the only reason why we didn't try to get down that hill, is that like a week or two previously, another set of idiots did the exact same thing, experienced the exact same conditions, but they didn't turn around. They tried to get down the hill. They were stuck on the mountain overnight, and one of them got frostbite and lost like 3 fingers. So that was I didn't lose any fingers, and I was the safety petty officer at the time, so I got to do all the briefings, and so I could not imagine having to give that briefing with only 2 fingers on this hand. So anyway, again, that's no bullshit, man. That really happened, and I'll talk to you guys soon.